What's going on, fellas?
Then right onto Allen Road.
Why does she always do that? Every time. It's like all my videos that I do inside the car. The GPS decides to talk over my voice. What's going on, fellow YouTubers? So, gonna take a journey along the Allen Road to the 401, and I believe down the 427. No, sorry, the 403. So Allen, 401 to 403, heading towards square one. So I just want to do a video showing the journey, showing the trip along the route, see how the car handles with navigate on autopilot, and go from there. I'll cut out the bad bits, the boring bits, so to speak. So let's go. Literally just turned it on, it already wants to change the lane into a faster lane. So I want to show my settings here are on average. So navigate on autopilot is set to average. I'm going to do my best not to intervene and see what happens. It's already what I don't like is I'm in the fast lane and I'm being passed by guys in the slow lane. I should be over there. The car does take us over, says get you out of the fast lane. That car was behind me, and I don't know why it's still keeping me there. It recognizes the two lanes, it recognized that car, it was on the back there. But as you can see, I'm still in this lane. There's absolutely nobody on my right. There's a vehicle behind me, but it's pretty far back there. I mean, you can barely see it. But still, I should be in that lane. I don't know if it is keeping me in the middle lane because it knows up ahead is the 3 lanes. Not sure what that thought process is. But technically it did know it was only 2 lanes there, and it still kept me here. So also for the get out to the 401 west, so it's already trying to get us in this lane. So yeah, most of you guys watching will know what I do in the as you can tell by the lane and the steering wheel, the highlighted blue. Takes these corners very well. I'm used to this ride. And even with the construction on that side for the collectors, it still takes us to the express, no problems. On the collectors though, when I'm coming across the city, I do find it has a lot of issues, but again, a lot of those lanes are freshly painted and they're still orange because of the construction. So you gotta understand, it's not really knowing what's going on. So it already wants to do a double over. It did stop in the lane, the blinker turned off, the signal, and then it turned the signal on to get us over one more. Up speed here. I'll see you guys over again. So the only time I'll take over is if it's unsafe. I've had the blinker on for quite some time. I find if I turn the signal on, it'll get over that lane pretty more aggressively. And I wonder if the thought process, because I initiated it, it means I feel it's safe. But when it does the auto lane change on its own, it's a lot slower. It turns the signal on, waits a bit, it's like it's checking, then it slowly makes its way over. But again, when I do it, it pretty much checks and goes. So again, I feel the thought process is because I initiated it, I've already done my check. I could be wrong. Leave a comment below if you feel otherwise. Love to get other. Not sure that truck coming over, but
still in that lane. Changing lanes to get into a faster lane. So here I'll go line 5 that van.
I want to note I have it set to 2 distance vehicles. That is pretty much what I always use, except in bad weather. When it's in some rain, I'll put it to 3. If it's heavy rain and barely visible, and the autopilot's still working, I will click it to 4. But 2 is pretty much standard where I have it. 3 in bad weather. I just want that little bit more distance. So again, and the other thing, I do want to make a comment about, the other thing that I wish is that where we had a setting of not to go into the fast lane if I'm only doing a certain speed. I'm only doing 110. I am passing these cars, but let's be honest, we should be doing 110 in the fast lane. This is 120. There is a van behind me, but he's quite a bit cars back there. Again, you can barely see him here. It's like 4, 5, 6 lanes. But see, it was an open space here. I should be back over on that side. So I'm gonna bump it up to 120. I don't want to. Again, I'm trying to let the car do what it feels it should do without intervening, unless it's not safe. Or I make someone upset and I gotta get over because someone just wants to cruise in this lane. But again, that van is, I'm watching it. So another thought process, because again, I could have went over there, let some cars pass, and come back into this lane. That's what I would normally do, and I feel that's what a lot of people would do. But I think the car's looking ahead and seeing the vehicles on that side, and thinking to itself, no, I'm going faster, I don't want to slow down. And that could also be because I have that setting on average, maybe. But again, that's the whole point of doing this, right? Trying to figure out what the thought process is. So when it's not doing what you want it to do, why is it? Why is it not doing what you want it to do?
And also to get a good understanding of certain bike lanes for certain things. Like 400 series, 401, yeah, there's tons of lanes. It's telling me I need to get over like 4 lanes to see that lane markers start to pop up. But when this is in I don't know if you guys notice when this is showing at dark screen, it's also like a time warp when the lines are coming at you. Listen to your light speed. So here it's not changing the lane because it wants to get me out of the faster lane. It's actually saying to follow the route. As I mentioned, it wants to get me over 4 lanes. But it's not showing that anymore. That 4th lane over didn't have that line up for line to get it to. Another thing with this new animation, I thought it was kind of gimmicky at first, but again, when you want to just see your surroundings a little bit more, when you want to see your surroundings a little bit more, that's coming in handy. You know?
How many cars back? It's pretty far back there. And same thing with the front. It's pretty far up. So again, that gray line on the 4th is showing up again. About 1.5 kilometers back it did show, then it was not showing, and now it's showing up again. Now it's going to start getting me over. Now we're just coming into Mississauga from Toronto. Part of the GTA, Greater Toronto Area, for those of you that don't know. I feel like I'm talking to someone that's sitting in the back seat. Could be looking here. So this part coming up ahead before the Dixie exit, I want to get to the 403 This is where it gets a little tricky on where the car wants to go. There's the Dixie exit, the 410 Brampton exit, the 403, and the 401 continues. So it's not really a junction area, but there is branches that take off. So here you see it wants to get me over already to follow the route. There's a car me there, did not use his blinker, but I see him, and again I'm ready. I got hands on the wheel, feet on the pedal and the brake. Now again, we're coming into the yellow construction style lanes. It seems to handle it pretty good, even though those black lane markers, it really knows what it's looking for. So here's what I'm talking about. So it wants to take me over another lane. Again, it's safe, so I'm going to let it do it, just to show everybody what it does here. It wants to get me over again. I'm not taking that Dixie exit, but for some reason it wants to get me over there. And during the day, this exit can literally be to here with trucks and cars. Now look, that wants to get me back over again to follow the route. So it took me from the fast lane basically to the slow lane near the exit and then back over one, which no one would do. That's not something that a normal driver would do. And again, it wants to get me back in that lane. There's only cars in front of me, there's nobody in the back. See, it does it and then it stops. I'm not canceling that out. It's canceling on its own. So it turned on twice there and stopped on its own. I'm not touching that to cancel it out. See? That's 3 times. It wants to get it. That's an exit lane for the 410 highway. I want to be in this lane or the lane on the left lane.
I love how it automatically starts to slow down for the curves.
Right here, and there's no car behind me, only on my left and the front, but it dropped down to 60. I mean, I know I have it set to the 2 car lengths, but I feel that's kind of far from where these guys are. This is one of my biggest problems with that distance. And I believe it goes by seconds from what I've read online. So one car is like 3 seconds, 2 6 seconds, and so on. Of the car feels that stopping distance. And again, this is only an assumption. So again, if somebody knows better, please post a comment below. That would be great. Get more feedback and what everyone's thoughts are.
I need to get over all the way. I'm trying to keep moving. I'm trying to completely maneuver and prepare to get over. So again, this area also can be pretty congested with traffic at certain times. So right
It is getting over faster. There's times I'm here and I gotta take over because it's jammed.
Now take exit 122 to the right.
So navigate on autopilot. We'll end here.
In 300 meters, turn right onto Eglinton Avenue East.
So again, you see the speed automatically dropping on its own. I'm not doing any of that. Now here I have to take over. So I'm gonna turn the blinker on. I want to see. Again, there's nobody behind me. There's not a lot of. There's no traffic right now.
Turn right onto Eglinton Avenue East.
And now it's dropped to 50 to 40. This is a sharp turn. Nobody going. So autopilot's gonna end. So I do have to press the accelerator. I'm holding. I had to take over there. It would have went over again. There's no cars, but it would have jumped over that lane. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the 15-minute journey. Maybe it was 20 minutes, but this video won't be that long, so I'll edit a lot of stuff out. And and again, just showing a trip along the 400, some of the 400 series highways in Toronto and GTA, Greater Toronto area, to get a better understanding of the Navigate on Autopilot on average mode. And yeah, hope you like it, and hope you like the content I'm putting out, and we will catch you shortly in another one. Take care.